Good.
Hi. Welcome to Lansdale, PA with Arnold and Jessica. I don't know, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about,
Really?
you drove, this is Itsy from, where were you from?
I'm Itsy from Saylorsburg.
That's almost a 2-hour drive?
No, it's about an hour and a half.
And what is one of your major goals of what you do, explain why you do it, and what's your objective?
Okay,
which is my objective.
Yeah.
Which is world peace. We want the idea of vegetarian
peace.
spread all across the world. Okay, so what are you doing about it, and why you came to raw?
We need to share the raw message.
Okay.
That's what we have to do. And I find my life to be so much easier as a raw foodist if I have a bunch of raw foodists surrounding me. Unfortunately, where I'm at, I don't really have that. I'm pretty much it.
So you're it.
So there's a couple people in my area that have joined me into our raw food movement up there, if you want to call it that yet. But we have our own little raw food movement going on. It's called, the meetup group is called the Blue Mountain Raw Food Health Seekers. And I know it's a long name, but if you go on meetup.com, here we are, Blue Mountain Raw Food Health Seekers, because we're in the Blue Mountain area, Cherry Valley area of the Poconos. So, also, I'm a raw food chef, and well, on my Facebook page, I have a YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is Fruit Fanatic 33. And on my YouTube channel, I talk about raw foods and the raw food lifeways. So I just started a website, which is called rawfoodlifeways.com, and I posted a couple things on it.
But what made you decide to become raw, and why you're so fanatic? What was it?
Why am I a fanatic?
Were you a meat eater before you started all this?
Yeah, I was. The truth is, I was a meat eater most of my childhood, but I wasn't real crazy about meat, honestly. Right. I just never was. Once in a while, I'd like a filet mignon or something like that. But I never really was all that crazy about meat anyway. So it was easy to give up meat.
But what made you see the light, so-called light? What happened to you? Was it a particular day?
Well, one time when I was little, my mom was making hamburgers, and she had her hands in this. She put an egg and some stuff in this raw meat. Right. And I remember going to the kitchen going, ew! And she said, what's your problem? I said, what is that? She said, it's meatballs. And I said, yeah, but what is it? And she said, what do you mean? I said, what is it? And she said, it's cow. A dead cow? Well, yeah, what do you think it was? And I said, I'm not eating that. And I remember her going, yeah, you are going to eat that. And I was like, no, I'm not. And I'll tell you, after that, meatballs, I wouldn't even eat them. It was so gross. Anyway,
you became vegan as a young girl?
Well, vegetarian. But I loved my dairy, and I loved my ice cream and cheese and all that.
And then what was the how did you go from vegan to most?
Well, when I got sick. When I got really sick, I had Lyme disease.
Yeah, Lyme disease.
So when I had Lyme, it just knocked me on my butt.
Right.
And I started gaining a lot of weight because I wasn't feeling well. Right. I couldn't exercise or move around. I couldn't even work anymore.
You had Lyme disease, and for how long did you have Lyme disease?
I still kind of have chronic leftover Lyme. Yeah, it's been about 12 years.
12 years.
So I still have my struggles, but since I went vegetarian, I really got a lot better. Then when I went vegan, I got a lot better yet. Right. And then I'm reading more about the raw, and it seemed like the natural thing to do in the steps progressing. Right. So I do a lot of raw. I'm not 100% raw. I'm not even absolutely 100% vegan, but I won't eat meat ever again. That's for sure. But
in my opinion, if you want 100%,
I could eat these every day.
In my opinion, if you want 100% raw, not at least 95% raw fruitarian, that Lyme disease will go away.
Well, you know, I've been eating too much high fat raw. That was my issue, and I've been really working on eating a lot more fruit, which I don't have a problem. I could eat fruit all day long, nonstop.
By the way, this is Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica. This is Jessica. Jessica made me a lovely dinner. A raw cheeseburger, raw vegan cheeseburger.
With avocado.
And actually, in our area, when I came to Lansdale, there was not one raw vegan, all Lansdale, wasn't any. And there was 100,000 people.
See, that's not right.
Now we have almost 10 authors in this area who are writing about raw vegan. I'm one.
That's wonderful.
Jesse, 2. Mike, 3. Megan, 4. Brian, 5.
I'm next on the list.
I mean, we have so many authors in this area right about vegan, unbelievable. Which means if your will is strong enough, the whole area can change. That's the goal. Like today,
that's what I'm looking to do. Right. Build up my raw community up where I am, and then have all of them spread the word.
The thing is that you have to be there out there over and over. Like yesterday, we gave out maybe 300 green smoothies. Today, we're giving out maybe 300 green smoothies.
Yesterday was First Friday.
We
do it every First Friday.
Every First Friday. And today I'm actually at a church right now. I am. giving out green
You're
smoothies.
not there. You're
I'm not
through.
there,
But I'll be there
tonight,
shortly.
Unless
yeah.
you can be at two places at
I'll
once.
be-
I
I'll
heard
be-
raw foodists can do that sometimes. They can send themselves elsewhere while they're in one place
But the thing is,
and be seen in a couple places at the
if
same
you're on
time.
a mission,
If you're Arnold,
if you're on a mission, nothing can stop you. Jessica, why are you saying something? What are you, where are you at right now as far as the
well,
book?
I wanted to talk about the book
Good.
a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully we're trying to get the books this close to being
What's
done.
the book
That's
about?
so awesome.
It's about how we don't eat animals. So
Okay.
we have a cow, a chicken, pig, and we're
Johnny
like
Newsell.
John. It's called Johnny Newsell. It's for kids.
What's it called?
Johnny Newsell.
Yeah.
Johnny Newsell.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we're like this close to being done.
We actually want to write a series of books when your
Yeah.
mother is giving you that food to put her hands in. You say to them, "I don't eat dead cow."
I don't eat that. No, I don't eat that. Sorry. Well, when is your book going to be out?
Well, I have to finish the cover,
Mm-hmm.
and after that, there's a little bit of tweaking, and then it should be.
Actually,
That's
we're gonna
awesome.
start.
And how are
Actually,
they-
we're gonna start a children's TV channel.
Yeah, that's our next thing on the list.
I want to
We're
be in
gonna
it.
do a
Oh, can I be in?
Yeah.
All right. So when your book comes out, then how are they going to find your book?
Fruitpower.com.
Yes.
Fruitpower.com. Hear that, Brian? Put it up on YouTube.
Brian Rossiter's
Brian
site,
Rossiter, yeah.
fruitpowered.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
We have at least a lot of books coming out. We have
Yes,
a lot.
we do.
Everyone. My store is almost an author now.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Author,
Everyone.
illustrator. Yeah.
Yes.
Got a lot of good people coming out of the road.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
I guess just we got to keep
Well, you're here to
keep
just
sending out the message.
You're
I'm
here?
here. I was going to volunteer to help
pass out green smoothies.
pass out green smoothies, but instead I hung around here and had
Right.
good
Yeah.
food, and
Oh, good.
and I'm having my
Banana whip.
Banana whip.
Okay. This is Brittany. You want to say anything? No.
Thank you for filming
This
us,
is
Brittany. You're so
live,
kind.
live from Water Gallery. We're sitting on the floor with myself, Itsy, Jesse, and our
And the tiger.
all our friendly
Care of
animals.
date.
Okay.
Care of date.
We'll say bye. Big hug. Bye.
Bye.